Whew, I'm talking fast. Okay, face. Hello, welcome to the channel. It's the girl with blue eyeshadow. Yeah, that's my name. You can also call me Liz. So today's video is kind of all over the place, but hopefully we can all fit this into like a nice 20-minute video. So last week I tried filming a video about like what makeup I used, because I have been keeping track of it since like November 23rd. That went on for too long. Like I had to split it up to 2 videos, and then I'm like, do I even want to edit this? Not really. Because then at the end I start rambling about a project pan. So we're just going to combine the two and hope that this isn't an hour long and that this all works out. So this is also a project, so it's like what I use, project pan and low buy all rolled up into one. So let's see how this works out. Hopefully this all makes sense. So for what I used, the only reason I kind of did that was because I was curious of what I go through, and maybe what I prefer, and maybe what I need to not make myself, because I'm like, if you make yourself use something, you're not gonna end up liking it. But I don't know, I was just curious, and then I thought I could also do this and give like mini reviews for anything. And when I mean mini, we're doing mini because I took too long for the last one and I like got winded trying to get through those. So what I've been keeping track is like foundation, blush powder, bronzer, and highlighter, and then like face clouds, and then eyeshadow. So we're gonna go through these as fast as, I don't want to go too fast, but you know what I'm saying? Like I want to get to the product, like what I'm trying to pan. Okay, so we'll do foundation. I try to show you every product, but I might just pop up a picture because that might just be easier. Okay, so for foundations, oh my god, how many foundations do I have? I have the Becca BB Cream. This is very nice. I like it. However, it comes in a really bad shade range. Like there's only 3 shades. This is the darkest in 23, and it works on me. So that tells you something. I don't know if you can still get this because they're gonna reformulate and get new shades. Don't know how the new reformulations will go. This is very nice. I think I've said in previous videos it's too dark. That is wrong. It's on my face right now. It looks quite nice. It's a little pink compared to my neck, but whatever. I like it. We'll probably use this more. I used that twice. Bite Beauty I used once. Oh, this is from 11/23/2020, and now it is like January 9th. Yes, 9th of 2021. Bite Beauty and L20. The Changemaker foundation. Really like this. Would recommend getting this. It is kind of expensive, but I do really like this. Very natural finish. What I tend to go for is like a natural finish, kind of dewy. I have normal to oily skin, more normal now than it was. I used to be super oily, but that's what I try to achieve. Skin like, I'm in my house, like if I look kind of crazy, I'm gonna be annoyed. So this is very nice. Really like this. Rare Beauty, we have a love-hate relationship with Rare Beauty. Does this have I don't know. This is in 190W. It's a little too dark for me, which is like my fault, but I do like this sometimes. I have a really like dewy base to make this work, which I don't mind doing that. The color's just a little off, but I do like how thin it is, like the formula. It's not my favorite. Don't know if I would recommend it, but I'm not gonna throw it out. So then we have Soap and Glory. Soap and Glory, love this foundation. You can add, I don't know where this went. It says on the website you can find it, but it ain't there. This is like one of my perfect matches. Love this. I try not to use it too much because I love it that much. It's the shade 02. I used this once because I'm trying to preserve it, but again, really good foundation. Huda Beauty. I think I've said this multiple times. I've used it 8 times. Love it. I think I've said that enough, but the Tarte, this one, really like, very sheer. I used it 9 times. Again, really like it. I probably would have got something a little lighter because it's a little dark, but I can sheer it out, so it's fine. And then the Kosas. Use this Kosas one if you're at caution. Have like a very oily, not oily. What am I trying to say? Dewy base. You want to be really moisturized when you use this, because the first time I used it, I had the wrong shade. Had to order a new shade. First time had it on, super, super dewy, loved it. I like looking oily. oily dewy. I know people don't like the word oily, but I don't mind it. And then I got a new shade, and it just wasn't looking good until I tried doing it with a primer oil. This e.l.f. Retro one is what I'm using. But yeah, really like it that way. Love it so much better. Really like it. Yes. Don't have this anymore, but I tried the e.l.f. Their new Camo BB Cream. Did not like that at all. Did not look good. I don't know if it was like the base, but the color was off. I returned it. And then I ended up getting this NYX one. This NYX one is nice, but it's a little too dark. Might give it away. Might try to finesse it with like a lighter concealer that I do have and seeing if I can make it work. I look kind of oompa loompas with this. This is a nude. Oh my god, I'm not telling you the shades. Nude, light sand, kosas is in 3. Oh, I also have a warm undertone. If that's light, fair, warm undertone. That's what I got. Okay, the Bite Poreless. I wanted a poreless because I have like most of my primers are like to make me look dewy. I wanted more of a pore filling. I think this is nice. It works well with the foundation that matches with it. Would not recommend because I think it's a little overpriced. I think you can get a cheaper option. And I don't know how much it really reduces my pores. I don't really notice that. It's not something I kind of keep track of just because I'm fine with my pore size. Oh, and I used that once. And then Dewy Jelly Pop I used once. I like this. Sometimes it can be a little too sticky, if you know what I mean. Would recommend if you want to just try it out. I think it's decent for the price. This purple one, I don't know what this is called. The Becca First Light Priming Filter, the purple one I used twice. And then the Becca Backlight Priming Filter I used 5 times. I always say I think these are overpriced, but they're probably my favorite in my collection. So I'm just a little liar. I do really like these. Would I repurchase? Maybe. Most likely if there was a sale, because I actually do kind of like these. They do a very good job. This is like nice and moisturizing. This one's nice. Kind of gives you a slight glow. Slight. Don't be too scared by it. It's very slight. It's not too much of a glow, if that makes sense. So these are nice as well. So now we're going to do blushes, bronzers, highlight powder. We have to go through these fast. Okay. So Rare Beauty liquid stuff. We used the one in Joy, the Rare Beauty one, 4 times. Really like this. I like this applicator a lot better than I do these Glossier ones, which I'll get to in a minute. I just find it's easier to just tap. You need a little bit, only a little bit, and blend out. While these you kind of have to like dot, hope for the best. Even if you pour it out, it's not going to work that great. That's my only issue with these, though I do really like the colors. We have Dusk. I used 3 times, which is like a blush and a bronzer kind of combined. Really like this. Very nice. Very neutral. Storm used 3 times. We like this. It's like a darker color. Both of those are very nice. And then Spark was a gift. Very red, very pigmented, just so you know. I like it though. Yes, really like those. The Milk Makeup, this one I did not use. This is not my favorite cream one. I prefer my e.l.f. ones. This has like a smell, and I don't think it's like a smell that it expired. I think it's just the smell of it. I don't like that smell, and I think it performs fine. It's just not a favorite. So we have the Colourpop blush in Vogue from their Dark Blooms collection. Really like this. This is nice. But do you need it? You don't need anything, but this is just fine. I like it though. It's nice. And I think the color looked nice. I used that twice. My Essence blush, which is busted, I used twice. It's this color. It's their Satin Touch blush. Like this, but it's like the packaging is just so cheap. Like little metals sticking out of there. Butter Bronzer. Butter Bronzer I've hit pan on, and then I tried repressing it, as you can tell. I used that 4 times. Really like it. It's like my favorite bronzer of all time. The Fenty one I don't use as much. This is another bronzer. It's the mini. I used it once. Pretty sure I used this for an eyeshadow look. It looked very nice with the eyeshadow look. It was just like a simple in the crease in a sparkly color. And it's a fine bronzer. Would not pick up the big one, just because I think you can get better, cheaper options at the drugstore. Moonstone. I have like I like the applicator, this mini applicator, better than like the big one. I have the big one somewhere. I use this 7 times, really like it. It's like my favorite highlighter of all time. I don't think if I've ever finished on highlighter, like the big one, I would maybe repurchase, but I might try other ones. Who knows? It's very good. I recommend this. Hustler Baby, we did not use this highlighter. It's a Fenty highlighter. It's in a mini. And then my little makeshift cream palette. So we have this one. I used this twice. Really like the formula of these cream blushes. They do get kind of dirty, but that's kind of the issue with all cream blushes. Though if you wanted to try one out and not, you know, get an expensive one, maybe try these. Use this one once. Again, like these. The e.l.f. Duo, I think I'm talking about this one, and I used this 5 times. Really like this. It's the aqua putty thing that they have. I like the blush and I like the thing. It's not my favorite formula. I think I prefer the balminess of the cream ones in this, but this is nice as well. I think it's more cream to powder, while this is more cream. This Becca palette I have, I used 5 times. I like pretty much all these shades. This is just not my favorite, but it's cute overall. You can't get it, but it's nice. I don't know. Midas Face used 3. I really like the blush in this one. It's probably my favorite part. I don't use the highlighter too much. I'm not that much into highlighter. The contour bronzer are okay. They're not my favorite in my collection, though I think they're very nice. I might have should have maybe gone with the Noon, but this is very nice. Would recommend if you are looking for a face palette and or you have a deeper complexion, because this comes in multiple colors, which a lot of face palettes do not come in, which is bad. Used 8 times. I really like this powder. I don't know if it's worth $36 for a powder, so I don't know if I would repurchase, but it's nice if you can get it like on a sale or something. The e.l.f. one, this e.l.f. one, this, oh my god, chunks are just falling out. This is the e.l.f. one. This is fine. I don't really love it. I don't really even recommend it to be, oh my god. It also just like falls apart in chunks. Like I just got a bunch of these. Like so, we'll get to that in a minute. Loose powder, I did not use my Maybelline loose powder. It's over there, it's gonna knock a bunch of stuff over. My Hourglass palette, I think I got at the very end of the month, and I don't know where it is. Oh no, there it is. Is it? This one, and I think I used it once by the end of the month. It's decent. I like her. Now, for eyeshadow. I'm going to try to find you all the eyeshadows, but they're all kind of, you know, far in between. Might just show you a picture. Okay, Modern Renaissance we used once. I've hit pan on half the palette. This is like my favorite palette. Still love it. Like her. Little Ray of Sunshine is right here. I used her once. It's just an ant palette for me. Might be giving this away. Don't know for sure though. I think the quality's fine if you're interested. It's just like I have colors that are similar enough that I don't need this, if that makes sense. Baroque. Baroque drives me insane. Do not recommend Baroque. Even though the color, I guess if you really like the color story, get it, but I find it's very hard to blend in my outer corner. My eyes are slightly hooded. I don't know if you can tell. And I never had this problem with other, like my honest, like I know this isn't like not high end, but usually Colourpop shadows work a lot better than what this has been doing. Like it will not blend in my outer corner. It just irritates me. I used it 4 times because I was trying to make it work, but it was a headache sometimes. Sometimes it came out with a cute look, sometimes it was just a pain. We have the Friendcation palette. We used this once. I don't remember what I used this for, but this is nice. I don't love the mattes in this though. I like the shimmers, particularly this little quad of shimmers over here. Not quad, it's more of a trio. Then the Solmane palette. I came up with a cute look with the Solmane palette. I really like this palette. Ignore this shade because I was trying to mess around with it. Did this get dry? It didn't even get better, did it? Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. This shade's irritable, but irritates me. That's what I mean. But it's a very nice palette. Would recommend. I need to wash my hand. We have the Interstellar Icon palette. Interstellar Icon I used 4 times. Really like this palette. It's from Pat McGrath's new holiday collection. I hope you can see that okay. Very pretty. Love this bluish kind of lavender. It's very nice. Then I use Nocturnal Nirvana 4 times. Or 5. 5 times. I use Nocturnal Nirvana 5 times. Love this green. It's probably my favorite in the palette. This purple is super nice too. I mean, it's all nice. I'm not gonna lie. Love it. I don't regret getting it. Venus 2, try using 5 times. I'm very bleh about this palette. I think I've said that in my ranking. Most of these for the eyeshadows are, like, if you want more details, go to the rankings. It's just, like, fine. It's not bad, but it doesn't, you know, blow me away, you know. Ritz is far away. We're not going to get that. Use that 4 times. Really like Ritz. By Colourpop. That's a really nice palette. And then I used Honey, Urban Decay Honey 4 times. Again, that's really nice. It's over there. Smoky Glow used 3. Peaches and Cream used 2. Peaches and Cream is easy to get. Again, all of those are very nice. Cutting Edge is like my baby. It's somewhere. I can reach for that one pretty easily. Cutting Edge, my baby. Love her. Had to stop using her. Along with Honey as well. Because I was using it too much. And I wanted to use other palettes. What else is there? Pastel Goth I used once. It's fine. Again, watch my ranking video if you want to see more about eyeshadow. Okay, so we have the Van Gogh palette. Love it. All the shadows blend out wonderfully. I used that 5 times. Cutting Edge. Did I say Cutting Edge? Cutting Edge 3. I'm getting confused. Nabla, I used 6. Really like that, though there's one color called Beauty Mark that annoys me. But other than that, love her overall. Okay, so now you know everything I've used. So I thought it'd be... So, update. I've made like an actual list. Look, I made this in Excel. It's all nice and official. I don't know. I think it's interesting to keep track of what I use. And then while I was doing that, I was like, you know what I should do? I should try to do a project pan. So I'm going to tell you what's in my project pan. Now, this is like a project pan baby version. Because I don't know if I can be someone that solely uses something for like months on end. Sorry, I have to pull it up because I didn't print it. But for some of the stuff, it's either getting old or I'm just like not loving it, or you know. But I use it, like I like it enough that I could still realistically use it up. So for eyeshadow, I know they say like not to put an eyeshadow palette in a project pan, but I don't want to like pan every single one. Or I don't want to like use it up. I just want to pan it. So I think I could realistically pan the rest of this palette by the end of the year. I think that's a realistic goal. I think Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange would probably be the next that get panned. I don't need it to be gone. This is also I hit pan on this and I repressed it. But I think it's realistic for me to be able to at least pan every shadow in Modern Renaissance. Pray for me though. Buttery Bronzer. Here's the Butter Bronzer. I'll try to post pictures of like before and afters and stuff like that. This has been repressed. I don't know about how great my repressing job was for this because I'm pretty sure the edges are like kind of crumbly. And sometimes I get too much pigment. But I think this is like my favorite bronzer of all time. I think I could use it up by the end of the year. Pray for me, guys. I have this Essence Satin Blush in Coral, 10 Satin Coral. The reason I'm panning this is it's a really nice shade. It's what's on my face right now. It's just the packaging is kind of busted and cheap, which is fine. It was like a $2 or $3 blush. I don't mind that. But the hinge broke, the metal thing broke. I'm surprised this hasn't, you know, Snapple Crunch all over my carpet. If this does, I'm not repressing it. It's done if it does that. But I think I could at least hit pan on this blush. Because I do think it's a nice color, and I think it's something that I could reapply. I've been really into blush striping recently, so I think that's realistic. So we have this e.l.f. powder. I don't know how, like I've hit pan on this, but the problem with this is if I like take too much on my brush, this will just kind of crack apart like chalk. It's very chalky. I wouldn't recommend it. But I can make it work for my face because I don't use too much powder. And I think I could use it up by the end of the year. I think that's a realistic goal. Maybe it's not. If this just goes crack, snap, crunch on my carpet, I'm not repressing it. I don't even know if you could because it's so chunky. But that's that on that. I want to try to get more use out of this. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this realistically. Because, like, look how much product is in this. This is a lot of product now that I'm, like, looking at this. This is a mini milk in milk blush in work. This isn't my favorite cream blush formula. I would probably never buy the full size. I don't love the color either, but it's fine. But this has a smell that bothers me. It's not an expired smell. It's just, like, the smell I think of this product. Not like it. So I just want to try to get some use out of it, and if I don't, like, maybe I'll get rid of it. I don't know. I just want to see if I can get more use out of this. Maybe I'll grow to like it, you know. Then we have this concealer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Ivory. This is a little too peachy for me, but this is like what I use every day. I think it's realistic that I could finish it up if there's like this much left. I don't know if I'd repurchase because I do have another shade in this in a lighter color, but I don't love this color exactly on me. It's just a little too light, but I think I could use this up, and if I did, I would reward myself with maybe a new concealer. I have these okay, we have some glosses. Now we're going to do the glosses that I think I realistically could finish, and then the ones I'm like, and then the ones that I'm like, these might be thrown out. So one I think I could realistically go through is this Tower 28 gloss in Fearless. It's in a mini. I love this gloss. I'm wearing it right now. It's not, this might scare you, but it's not. It's just showing nice and pigmented. That sounded weird. And in like the little set, like this was like the least likely I thought would like that I would enjoy, but it's probably my favorite one. If I do finish this, I would maybe possibly get the full size because I like it that much. Which I don't know if I could say about the other ones. Would I buy a full size? Maybe in that orangey one, but that's it. No, like I like the other ones too. I probably want to get the full size of the clear. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I think I could realistically finish this up. It's just, it doesn't have a taste to it, which is like a plus. That's what I love. I don't like it when it has a strong taste for it. I don't mind like a little fruity, like the Fenty ones, I don't mind. There's no shimmer in this, which is also another plus, because while I like the look of a shimmer in my lip gloss, I don't love how it feels. So this I could realistically wear at home, because I'm not wearing lip gloss to the store because I got a mask on, you know. But I think this is something from at home I could probably use up. Then we have the Glossier lip gloss. I think this is just a look called Clear Transparent, like it doesn't have a name. Again, this is another one I think I could just, it's clear, no taste. Does it have a smell? Not a bad smell, so it's fine. So I could probably use this up at home. And then I have like two other clear lip glosses. I have like a mini, and then I have another one coming up that we're going to talk about. We don't know about her. Again, think I could realistically use her up. I didn't realize how much I used up of this till I had it standing. This is Champagne Mommy in the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip. The shimmer in this doesn't bother me as much as they do in like the Fenty one. The Fenty one shimmer can sometimes like get on my nerves. This one doesn't. I don't love the applicator, but I love it more than that other, their newer one. I don't like that one. I think I could use this by the end of the year. I think I really like the color. I don't know if you can still get this because, you know, Colourpop is always like putting things out of stock and never restocking them. But this is very nice. I think I could realistically get this done. I think it would work day to day. The reason I keep saying it doesn't have a taste is like I usually will be drinking like water or something, and if I can taste the lip gloss while I'm drinking the water, that's not a great sign. Okay, so we got cut off. So while I was waiting for my phone to work again, I made an actual list so we're less rambly. So for the first thing, we're not going to get any more makeup till my birthday. That one foundation that I got to replace another one does not count. That's what I'm doing. We're going to try to limit this to 3 eyeshadow palettes this entire year. I don't know how that'll work, but we're just putting it out into the universe. I'm allowed to get a replacement for Fearless when I finish that up. And then I'm gonna allow replacements for like mascara, eye primers. I have like 2 eye primers that like work for me, and then there's one, like the Milani one, that does not work at all for me. So I will allow myself, if those 2 run out, I will get another one and not just try to use up that crappy Milani one. If something is bad, I will replace it and get rid of it. An example for that is I was trying to use up the Mario Badescu Rose Water, and then when I put it on my skin one day, it like burned, and I'm like, that's not good. I have the Mario Badescu Cucumber one. I'm thinking that the rose one was just old. If this one starts burning my skin as well, we're getting rid of it as well. We're gonna wait for reviews. If something comes out, we're not gonna buy it right away. That has only hurt me. We're gonna wait for reviews. That's my thing. This is another one. It might be a little. People who do low buys are probably rolling their eyes, but I will allow 1 makeup order a month. So my thinking about this is like, I'm gonna have my birthday, so I'll buy what I want for my birthday, and if I want stuff from Sephora, that's what I'll get. I'll get it from Sephora. Say the next month I'm interested in e.l.f. products, I'll do just like 1 big order for e.l.f. Not a big order, but like I'll get like a lip gloss or whatever I want to get. I don't know if we should do this once a month or every other month. Right now we'll have once a month. I think I can convince myself to do less than that. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe every other month. But I will update you guys later. Hopefully I can do this monthly. I'll try to take pictures and do like what the other project painters do. I'll try to keep updated on Instagram as well, because it's just easier to do photos that way. Just in case I don't update on here. Again, I'm gonna try to make like the what I use project pan and the low buy all in kind of one video. If that doesn't work out at all, like it ends up being too long, I'll split them up. But we'll just see how this goes. I hope, if you have any suggestions, let me know. If you like this video, please like it. Oh, follow me on the girl with the blue eyeshadow. Girl with the blue eyeshadow? Yeah, that's me. For updates and stuff. If you have any suggestions, did I just say that? Yeah. Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. I gotta wrap this up because I'm running out of storage on my phone. So, bye!